Hi, this is Dylan from Business English Unplugged, and this is another very simple activity, and this is quite a fun one. It's called Your Work Playlist, and it will give your learner the chance to talk about music. So this is just a very informal activity. They can talk about their personal preferences and habits related to the work environment, specifically about whether they listen to anything while they're working or not. And if they do listen to music, well, what kind of music do they recommend? So we can use it for just small talk, giving reasons, but also recommendations and making suggestions as well. So again, we relate it by asking them if they listen to music while working, why, or maybe why not. But I'm sure they'll have other people who might like to listen to music while they're working, so they can always talk about other people as well. Then we do the rehearsal stage where it's optional, but you could elicit languages for talking about habits, preferences, tendencies. I tend to listen to, I find that it helped me, what I like is, things like that. Then the respond part where they actually address the task. So you ask them, do you listen to music? Why not? What kind of music do you listen to? And they can talk. Again, it could be a monologue at the beginning, so they could talk for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever you like. And then you have the feedback slot. You reflect and you refine, probably focusing on expressing preferences, add to the language they have, confirm any good use of language, and then give them the opportunity to repeat. Now again, you could the first time do it as a monologue task, they just present, and the second time it could be much more conversational and you could interrupt and ask them questions and ask follow-up questions while they're speaking. So it really depends on the level of the learner, whether they feel comfortable actually dealing with interruptions. It's really up to you. You've got to base it on the learner you have in front of you. And this is a great activity because then you could switch it round as well and they could interview you about your music habits while you're working. So it's a lot of fun, and there'll be a lot of other emergent language that will come up. Not only about feelings and how music might make you feel while you're working, but also perhaps even genres of music. It's something that people talk a lot about at work, about likes and preferences and music. So I think it's also a good general activity for helping people make small talk and develop rapport with their colleagues. A follow-up activity, well, again, you could ask them to create a short recommendation message for a colleague. This is the music I've been listening to. Would you like to have my playlist? What do you think about my taste? What about you? It's really up to you what you do here, but I think it could be a fun task with quite a lot of different follow-up opportunities there as well.